Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Dakota. Here is the update. Um, so before the last time we were on, um, I had originally thought we had everything planted, like all of our fields. So we had planted this one and this one. This one was grass, which we already cut once already. Um, well, I think we missed one again. Wow. Okay. I guess we got one more planted. Um, okay, I think this is the one I bought. What is this? Farmland 1? Okay. Anyways, so originally I thought I had all the fields and all that planted. Um, this one was not planted. So I went ahead and planted oats in this one. Um, which I did not roll, so it's going to need rolled. Um, so that's so I did three more contracts off camera. Um, so we're gonna, I guess, go ahead and grab one of our tractors, get this here, this field here rolled. And I'm in a hurry to buy. I'm in a hurry to buy land. I get to tell you, I'm almost feeling a little greedy. So I had actually bought this um grain cart um and had put seed. Excuse me. Sorry, but I was trying to keep from yawning, but it didn't work. Um, I had put seed in there, so if the planter was running low on seed, then I would have been able to um, fill it back up. He never ran out of seed or anything. He was good. So So that's really about it, folks. Um, if we only got one more field that we can plant. Um, I may go ahead and if we can, we may just go ahead and plant it with sugar beets. Because we already got potatoes planted, we got oats planted, canola, and sorghum in the other field. Uh, they're right next to the animal farm. What do you want? But I'm gonna actually send this guy to the farm. But I will be right back. hopefully everybody's doing good today on this lovely Tuesday morning. I wish it was Friday already. Um, yeah, that's pretty much going on. Um, if I'm gonna put this tractor away, and then we will get our a tractor and get the that one field rolled. Um, let me know in the let me know what you think. Hello there. Well, I appreciate it. Good to see you. Um, yeah, there's a big silo. It can hold 6 million liters. The only thing we have in there right now is corn. Um, I put down a TMR mixer sort of thing, but we don't really have anything in there right now. Um, let's go and jump into one of the tractors so we can get the that field rolled. Man, sorry about all the yawning. Good grief. Actually, we already have the tractor out. I didn't put it away last time. Last time I used it. So yeah, let me know what you're thinking. What do you think I should plant next? I don't want to hit that one. Let's see. Now, one of the contracts that I did do was stone picking. Um, believe it or not, all the contract was wanting was to pick the stone out of the field, and that was it. So all the stone that I had picked out of that um all the stone that I had picked out of that field for the contract, I was able to keep. So I actually ended up using all that stone that I picked and put it into our line production. So let's see on pig feed thing. So we got potatoes and oats. Could do sugar beets. Cause I was actually wanting to do an experiment. Um, what I was thinking of was usually when I harvest sugar beets, it's just using a harvester and just doing the sugar beets. Um, recently I've seen people actually do the two-step process. So we remove the tops or the planted part or whatever it is, and then they do the second part and actually harvest the um, sugar beets. Um, I am not sure. Uh, Especially on this map, because there's not very many productions on here. You got food and more, Amazon warehouse, where you can buy and sell. It's a gas station right here. Bills and more. But I mean, all in all, there are no um, there are no productions put down on this map. So we're gonna pretty much have to build our own. Which is fine with me because I like building. So and ain't gonna hurt my feelings any. It's perch stamps. Um, let's see. So 1 month of March. So we could do. Okay, we can say this would be the right time to plant sugar beets. So in the other field, we'll go ahead and just plant sugar beets and call it 6, 7. I think it's like 7 or 8 fields that we own. The field that I want is actually this one here. That's got corn in it. Are you in a U.S. state? Like in game. I don't know if it affects the growing season or not. It's just it's mainly just going by the calendar. If you have seasons on, um, like they say, if you want to do red beets, well, you can't plant it in March, but you can plant it in all the way up until June. And then when you go to harvest it, it's August through November. You know, so on and so forth. So if you actually turn seasons off, then you just have straight lines all the way across. Because if you want to plant soybeans, well, you can plant it all day in October if you want to. It doesn't matter. But when you have seasons on, then you can only plant it certain months. So you can only it gets harvested in July and August. You can plant it again September through October. So let's go ahead and get into turn around. As far as seasons, it just depends on how you want to play the game. Some people like playing with it on, some people play with it off. I appreciate coming in. Alright, let's go and pick up our roller. We should have one here at the farm. I know I have one at the store still. I still need to go pick up. Um, yeah. Um, and you have the. Guess I don't have one here. Basically, uh, if you don't have any food in your barn for say like the cows, um, I don't have cows yet. Um, I have pigs, but they're um the barn that I have, it doesn't have a pasture. It's just they just roam around in the barn. I'm still trying to work on getting cows, but the one field that I was going to put the cow barn or another cow barn down, I was wanting to wait for it to get harvested before I did that. See, that's where I originally had my barn. Um, Here, I'll give you an idea real quick. Um, let's see. But yeah, it is pretty cool to see him running around in the pasture and stuff. So the reason why I got rid of it was because see, this is one here that I've got on the other farm. This one I had put down here is this one. So I had it right there. But the only problem is I should have put it more this way. Which I still could. But I had actually thought about putting this down over by the other farm where I have the rest of the animals. So that we don't have the animals, scattered all through the one here and then one at the other one. But where I originally had it was here. If you can see the fencing, that's how it's laid out. So in order for me to lay the fencing more to make it wider, I would have to more put it like here, to do that. So I can go out more this way with it. Yeah, cause just in case you don't know, I don't know if you know or not. When you put a cow barn down and it has a pasture to it, you can actually make the pasture as big as you want. So, like that one cow barn that I had, um, I showed you, um, the base game one, the base game one, um, shoot, see, okay, this one just the way it is holds 250 cows. So the bigger you make your pasture, the more cows you can have. Um, on the other farm that I had, I was able to. I think I made the pasture big enough to have over 300 cows. So um, that's why I got rid of the one I. That's why. That's the reason why I got rid of the one I originally had put down. Because I was wanting to go wider than well, you get what I'm saying. I'm getting tongue twisted. I'm tired. I'm tired and I can't seem to talk very well. But the way I want to play this map is, um, I want to be able to be financially good. Um, I want to be financially good, in good shape. I want to be able to, at the end of the series, or whatever you call it, I want to be able to own all the fields and have plenty of money in the bank. Which later on I'll probably end up doing some productions and stuff like that, like a dairy and bakery and stuff like that. Basically, more ways to make money. The only time that I would stream for that long would be um, when I don't have to work that day or whatever. Like Friday nights and Saturday nights, I'm normally off of work. The past 3 or 4 weekends, I did have to work, so um, I've been trying to keep it about, through the week I've been trying to keep it about 2 hours. Plus, I don't want to end up getting an audience and them getting bored. which I'm actually hoping this weekend I'm off. Yeah, I normally get home from work like anywhere from 6:30 to 4 to 7, basically whenever I leave work. But I'm supposed to get off work at 6, so it takes me about 13 to 15 minutes to get home. Um, so I didn't leave work until roughly almost quarter to 7. So actually, I didn't get home till almost 7. So as soon as I got on, that's basically when I got home. I think today this stream is going to be a little short because I got some stuff I'm wanting to do before I lay down. But we're gonna go ahead and get a worker, hire a worker on the field up here, so we can get it rolled and get that done. And then we'll go ahead and grab the planter into one field and get some sugar beets planted. I'd actually like to try to get back on maybe this afternoon. The reason why I've been doing it in the morning, it seems like I've had better luck in the morning than I have in the afternoon. So I gotta do something real quick. Sorry about that. I had to switch it to multiplayer stream, or multi-stream, I guess you could call it. I'm streaming on Twitch and YouTube both. What other games do I have? On my PC that I'm playing on now, I have Truck Simulator, I have Supermarket Simulator, I have this game, World of Warships, which I actually need to download again. Truck Simulator, I'm thinking about actually uninstalling it. I had fun with the game for a little bit, and then I just lost interest in it. Alright. Let's jump over to the other. Yeah, it is, but it's not. You can. Okay, what's going on here? You can play with other players. The only bad thing, um, is that way. It's almost like Farming Simulator. If you wanted to play with me, you'd have to have the same mods downloaded that I have. And, so if you wanted to be on this map, you'd have to have this map installed. Truck Simulator is the same way. It's just more of a pain in the butt. So what made me lose interest in it was that I don't even know what I'm doing. What made me lose interest in Truck Simulator was I was playing with other guys. But the clan that I was playing with had their own personal mods, which they had made. And you had to have those mods downloaded. But you not only had to have them downloaded, you had to keep them up to date. If that makes sense. So they could change, say if they did a different paint scheme, where you had to be up to date on that paint scheme. In order to play with them. So it wasn't that it wasn't fun to, play with them and stuff like that. It was fun. But it was a pain in the butt. I do have stuff. So let's change it over to Sugar Beach. Actually, I am curious. I don't know what happened to this planner, but it's all against the wall and stuff. Not sure if I can hook up to it. I'm going to try this one here out. So I'm sure it will do the same thing. Yep, it'll do the same thing. I haven't used the big ones yet, so I'll try them out. planting seeds in this thing. Alright. Now, I gotta remember which field it was. I think it was this one right next to the farm. Yep. So I know these two have potatoes in them. This one has sorghum in it. This one is oats. So the cornfield we're going to be using for silage. That's kind of why I was wanting the big one right here. Alright, so now I know which field it is. Out very well. I want that mouthpiece thing. Good grief. Come on, get control. I'm going a long way around. Should have went the other way. This cedar may be a lot bigger than what I think. We're gonna get this field planted, and then that'll probably be about it. and it's still unfolding. I knew this was a big cedar, but I didn't realize how big it was. Okay. Put it down. Started planting some sugar beets. That's okay, because eventually we plan on making some of these fields pretty big. I like it. Um, I'll have to stream it sometime. I like it pretty well. Once I actually started playing it and learning how to play it, it's actually fun. But basically, on Supermarket Simulator, the the more you level up, the more you can level your store up. um, I did find out there's two different ways you can get your products for your store. You can order online, or you could go the cheaper route and get it directly from the stores. For the longest time until I upgraded and got a pickup, I was actually doing one box at a time, trying to keep my store stocked up. One game that I really do enjoy playing, which, like I said, I need to download it again, but I do like playing the World of Warship game. You can kill other battleships, stuff like that. It's pretty fun. Man, I hope not, but we may actually end up having to get some more fertilizer. See, if I would ever get the field in front of us, I would actually combine these two fields together. But we haven't made it to that point yet, so hmm. At least it's cheaper than most games. Most games nowadays are like 50 on up to 100. And that's not a good idea. I can't see anything for that circle. I'm getting off course here. What do you want? Stop. And once we actually get going here, it shouldn't take too long to get this field planted. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with me. It's much appreciated. I have to get that other filled wall. We're gonna have to do the same thing with this one. And I might be kind of hard to believe, but it's hard for me to actually get people to come into my streams. I've actually had more luck with people coming in on Twitch than YouTube. Much more I have one or two viewers off of YouTube. Not very often. Alright. Trying not to miss any spots. And actually I should be probably using the GPS ones. But I'm not. Let's see how far off I am. I guess one other thing I need to get is a anchor trailer. So I can put some fertilizer in it. I'm missing. Yeah, I'm way off. Good grief. We come back up on the next one. We'll go ahead and go with the GPS lines so we Or roads to be straighter. Hmm. You're okay, Layla. Yes, you are. You're fine. You're okay. Mm-hmm. There you are. Let's see how much. Let's see. 90,000. 32,000 liters. Now I may end up having to get some more fertilizer. Yeah, will you stop? No, I need to figure out a way to turn that off. I know it's somebody told me how to do it, and I can't remember. But no, I didn't time you out. It's an AI thing that does it. I don't even know what it's for, or what the purpose of it is. But I apologize for that. I know some streamers do that timeout thing, like, okay, you're timed out for so many minutes. Oh, I'll do that. But maybe that's something I can look into this weekend. See if I can figure out how to turn it off. Yeah, this field store is taking a lot of fertilizer. Not doing too bad on seed. Alright, we're going to stop this for a minute and jump into one of our trucks. Alright. Um, I don't want. Looks like he's about done with that. Come on. Get into one of the trucks. Send this guy to the shop. And then from there we'll pick up our tank. Dude, what are you doing? Never mind. Go and get us a tanker trailer so that way we can get some fertilizer put in it. think I can unwheel. I don't want that much. We'll do that much for now. Yeah, I like that one better. Hello, Furge135. How you doing? Um, Probably not this time. Maybe if you catch me, probably maybe this weekend. Are you on PC or console? This is a PC only map. The map that I'm playing on. Alright, now we're gonna have to fill this up with fertilizer. I'll do 6 and see what that does. Spending money again. Yeah, if you want this weekend, I'll more than likely be streaming. Like Friday night and Saturday, or whatever. If you want to play, then I can get onto a map that's not PC only. But you'd have to download the same mods and stuff that I have. I appreciate everybody coming in. Right now we're filling up the tanker with fertilizers so that way we can refill our seeder or our planter so we can finish planting the field with sugar beets. But the fertilizer that we got in the tanker now should be enough. But most of the mods that I do have are mainly base game. Um, the mod I do have downloaded is the Semi. It is an actual Kenworth branded truck. I think a third party truck. Drive through the field. Alright, let's get this planting done. Alright. Get back to planting. So you got this this row, and I think the next row, and I think we'll be done. Might have to use a bigger tractor. It seems like this one's having a rough time pulling the cedar. I don't know why it has a hard time, but they got the max power on the tractor. We definitely should have enough seed and fertilizer to finish this field, so should be good. I think hopefully after this one we'll definitely have all of our fields planted. So then all we have to do is wait around for it to grow.
Oh yeah.